Good morning, everyone. Coming to you live. Just going to find myself on my iPad so I can see comments. I got some weird message about poor internet connection. That's really unusual. So I'm hoping that it's all okay, but it's not looking too good on my iPad. Oh, that's not very good. Okay, good morning, Chrissy. Lovely to have you here. Okay, it appears to be okay. Hopefully it's alright for you. Is it, Chrissy? I'm not blurry or anything. I hope the connection's okay. Must be lots of people using the internet around here today or something. That's most unusual. But good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Let's wait for a few more people to hop on before I start telling you some interesting and fun things. Good morning, Chrissy. Yes, you made it. Woohoo! And Sandy. I've already said good morning, have I not, Sandy? Sorry if I've said it twice. But anyway, good morning, Sandy. Lovely for you all to jump in. Oh, look at my poor little scratch paper here. Do something awesome every single day. That's pretty cool having that there. That was from something I was making the other day, obviously, and I was testing the stamp. That's really cool. If you're here, jump on and say hello. And as always, if you like, comment or share, you go in the draw for a little prize. So that's always a bit of fun, getting some happy mail. You're watching as you're cleaning your craft room up, Christy. Oh, it's going to be a mammoth job. If it's like any other crafter I know, or like mine. Oh, it'll take a while. Yes, Sandy, finally here. That's okay. Doesn't matter if you don't catch it live. There's always the replay. So you can watch that any time. Yes, it is very trying to. Hard to do, isn't it? Good morning, Heather. Lovely to have you here. Alright, I think there's enough people on, but I'm just going to have a quick little drink, and then I'll tell you some great information, because I'm going to chat for a little bit first before I get crafting, but I won't hold you too long, okay? I'm just so thirsty today. Going to take a while to get it the way you want, but trying today, so at least you can get more. Sorry for my hands in the way. I need to see the comments. More crafting done later after work. Yes, good idea. Yeah, I sort of have rearranged this room. I've been in here now 6 months. I think, is it 6 months? And I've rearranged the room probably 3 times. So yeah, it takes a while to get it how you want it. Alright, so today, first of all, I'm going to chat about the holiday Christmas catalogue that is coming. This is the front cover. I actually don't have a catalogue yet, and I won't get one for at least another week. But here's a picture of the front catalogue. I'm going to try and bring it up and see, hopefully. I have no idea if you can see that, because what I'm seeing on my iPad is a little bit delayed to what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to sit here for a little bit and hopefully it's going to catch up. Alright, so can you see that? That is the new holiday catalogue. It's so pretty. Not a great picture, but the background here is very similar to the annual catalogue. They've used lots of die cuts in gorgeous gold foil paper to create a beautiful background. Some cool new bundles and things coming. Really pretty things. The cute deer up here, love him. He is first on my list. Some great word dies, really like decent sized word dies, which are good. Some, not giving too much away, but there's a bundle with lots of the little lights on it, like you put on your Christmas tree and stuff. So really lovely stuff. Now, on my page later today, there will be a sign up come up. I'm sorry, you can't see the bottom part. Wait, is that better? Can you see the bottom bit now? How about I just do this? Yeah, like as if it's being scanned. Yeah. Sound effects and all. Right, see that? Okay, there's a sign up coming on my page later today. And if you want one of the catalogues, then you will sign up to that list. And I will get you a catalogue as soon as I have them. Now, I'm not around next week, so they'll be arriving while I'm away. So then the week after is when I plan to start getting them out to people. So if you want a Christmas catalogue, please put yourself on that list. And I'll get one as soon as you can. As soon as I can. Now, saying that, I know there's been a little bit of an issue with people signing up to some of my online classes. I don't know why, but the program I use called MailChimp has had a bit of an issue. And I have a support call logged with them and they're trying to work out what's going on. Good morning, Kylie. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, so people have been signing up to online classes, but their registration has not been coming through to me, and I had no idea that they had signed up. I had a lady tell me the other day she actually signed up for my paper share back in June, and I never got her registration come through. So, and also she signed up for a class that I didn't know about. But then she has successfully signed up for other classes since. So I don't know what's going on. So the safest thing is if you sign up using any of my forms for a catalogue or a class or anything, just pop me a quick message to let me know that you have signed up. So then I can watch for your registration to come through. And if it doesn't, then I can get your details from you and add you myself. So I just want to make sure that people aren't missing out and thinking that I'm ignoring them and that the class is full, so I'm not contacting them. If you don't receive an invoice from me within a day, if you sign up for a class, then I haven't got your registration. And it's same for like paper shares and things like that. And for catalogues, because you're not actually buying anything, I'm not sending you an invoice. I have no idea whether you've registered or not. So please pop me a quick message once you register so you won't miss out. Okay, the other thing, besides the Christmas catalogue that is coming out, you'll be able to order from this 1st September. So when I get your catalogues to you in mid to late August, start writing your wish list, ready to purchase on the 5th of September. That's when it goes live for you guys. Bonus days. If you've been around the Stampin' Up world for the last couple of years, you would have noticed the bonus days promotion that we have. And what it is for the month of August, you can earn coupons to redeem in September. So for every $90 on an Australian order that you placed, you will get a coupon worth $9, which is 10% of your... I mean, $9 sounds little and piddly, and people go, what, $9, is that all? But it's actually 10%. So if I was to say to people, oh, well, if you order now and get 10% off come next month, then you'll go, oh, that's a pretty good deal, 10%. So every order in August, every $90 of that order, you get a bonus code that will get emailed to you for you to use in September and redeem for $9 for every code. Now, that's $90 in an order. So if you put an order in that's $270, you'll get 3 codes emailed to you. Now, just a note on the codes, please keep them and do not lose them, because if you lose them, Stampin' Up cannot reissue them and they'll be gone forever, and therefore you can't redeem them and you've lost $3 to spend. So what I might do for some people, if not all, is if you do get a coupon emailed to you, forward it to me. Let me know you forward it to me, and I will try and keep a list of everyone's coupons. So if you do accidentally delete them in your email, or you're sharing your email with someone else and they go, oh, that's spam, let's delete that, you lose your coupon, don't bash them up. Just be safe that I have it, okay, and you can redeem it. So that's only if once you get that coupon, you send it to me. All right, okay, so that's the bonus days. Every $9 you spend now, from now until the end of the month, and you can redeem them in September. Okay, last thing before I get onto the crafting is this beautiful product suite, the Blended Seasons stamp set, the Stitched Seasons framelits, and the watercolor assortment 2. are available today for you to order. So jump on to the online store and you will see the link there to them and order them. They're only available while stocks last. So once they sell out, they are gone. And they're meant to be available the whole of August. But they could sell out before the end of August. So I'd hate you to miss out because the colours in these watercolour pencils, oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And Gorgeous Grape is one of the most popular colours we have had. And I watched a video yesterday from Sarah Douglas, the CEO, and Gorgeous Grape, Heather Highland and Granny Apple Green are the 3 most popular colours in this annual catalogue. Which I can understand why, because they are my top 3 favourites. So obviously everyone else's as well. So these pencils have Gorgeous Grape in it and I'm pretty sure Granny Apple Green. So 2 of the most popular colours are in these watercolour assortment pencils. So make sure you grab them before they sell out because they will go quick. And if people are watercolouring with these pencils, they're going to want a beautiful line art stamp set to use those pencils with. And this one's perfect. On my blog this afternoon, I have a card made using this floral image here and using Gorgeous Grape and Granny Apple Green. So there you go. I'm on trend. Good morning, Lorraine. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, so this is a beautiful, beautiful stamp set. All seasons covered. Autumn, Christmas, summer, spring. Yeah, and a really nice font. So grab that. That's available from today. Limited time. Don't miss it. And this is the framelits that go with it. You've got a beautiful stitched frame. There's 3 different sizes in that. Sorry, they're a bit going in my packet because I don't ever keep mine nice and neat. It's just like, let me at them. I don't care if I put them away messy. As long as I can get to them again easily. So these are the frames. Double stitched border. So when you cut out this shape, you'll get the fake stitching on the inside as well as the outside. So the piece that you've cut it from. I do have an example here. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it. Right, so this is a frame that I cut out for another project, and you can, I don't know if you can see that, but you can see hopefully you can see the fake stitching around the edge. So the bit I would have cut out in the middle also has the fake stitching on it, and so does the bit I cut it from. So this is perfect for making like shaker cards. You get a bit of detail around your edge of your window. Alright, so these are the great framelits. There's beautiful floral wreath here with the flower and the leaves, maple leaf, really cute bow. There's another floral sprig here. What else? We have some swirlies. I don't know what they're called. Flourishes, whatever they're called. And this one cuts out the bell. Alright, so really cool framelit set there. Again, limited time. Make sure you don't miss out. Okay, let's get on to some crafting. If anyone has any questions, make sure you pop them in the comments and I'm only too happy to answer them. So, my products of the week this week is 2. They are the punch boards. So, this is the envelope punch board. If you watched my live video yesterday, you'll see me create some really cool cards and envelopes in one using this. And I've put them over on my shelf, so I'm not going to go and grab them. You'll have to go and watch yesterday's live. Watch a replay to see them. So, today I have another really cool project using the envelope punch board. It is, dun, 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 here we go. So again, a card and an envelope, but this little card just slits in to there. Alright, and then you've got a cute little adorable envelope that also serves as your card holder. But it's not just like an envelope you're going to throw away. So this is another take on the card and envelope. Because, you know, envelope punch board, you make envelopes with it. So I thought I would show you some more fancier envelopes than just your plain envelopes. There's lots of other things you can do with this, make boxes and all sorts of things. So, you know, I only have so much time to share projects with you. So today it's this one. Let me tell you how I made it. What you do is choose your card size. So like any envelope you're going to make, you just choose your card size. So this is the size that you're aiming for. So how big do you want that to be? And that will reflect how big you want your card to be that slips into it. So I'm just going to do a standard card today, which is your 4 by 5.5 inches. Now I do work in inches. Most of you know that by now. And if you didn't watch yesterday's video, I will quickly run through the envelope punch board again. Comes with these measurements in inches and a guide for all the different paper size and score line measurements you'll need. Has a ruler up here and a little one down here that's impressed into the board in centimetres. So everything else though is in inches. It does come with a sticker that is metric you can put over the top. Has instructions here, and then this is what your final result should look like. Comes with its own scoring tool. Alright, so let's get started, and then you'll get the idea of how to use it once I make this project, because it'll show you as I go through. So I've chosen my card size, 4 by 5.5 inches. So on this second column, it's telling me what card size, paper size I need. 7 7/8 by 7 7/8. So first of all, let's get our DSP. Now you can use this punch board with DSP or cardstock. Doesn't matter, it works effectively with both. The only thing to be aware of when you're using your DSP is that it is thinner than your cardstock, so you don't have to have as much force when you're scoring. But I'll run through that when I do it. Alright, 7 7/8. So that's my 7 3/4 mark there. 7 7/8 is the one between, halfway between that and the 8th. The 8th. That's what I should say. Alright, so 7 7/8 there. Now this is the same size as I did yesterday. For those of you going, well, hang on, this is a bit of deja vu. I just try to keep it standard so it's easy when I post it to someone to give it away. If it's in a standard envelope. Here we go. Now, I'm actually going to score on this side because the light that I've got, it's really hard to see the score line on a really like busy light pattern. So I'm going to turn it over, but it won't make any difference whatsoever. Okay, so here it's telling me my paper size, and then it says a score line 3 3/8. What does that mean? All that means is that your leading left edge, you're going to line up and along this line here at 3 3/8. So you pop it up so it's parallel against this edge there, not crooked. You want it flush. 3 3/8, which is here. Okay. Once it's lined up, you're going to punch. That is going to put in it your little divot. So I've got that lined up hopefully where I had it. 3 3/8. Then you're going to grab your score tool. Now down here, and I'm hoping you can see it, it's not off camera, there's a little groove that runs from the punch all the way down to the corner. That is, line that up, 3 3/8. So once you've punched it, you're going to put your bone folder or the scoring tool they've given you up into this little hut here and then drag it down that line. Now this is where you need to be a little bit gentler if you're using designer series paper. If you're using cardstock, you have to have a heavier hand. Now forget about any measurements. That's all you need to know for measurements. All you're going to do now is flip your paper around. Your score line you've just put in needs to be against this guide. So this guide here needs to run along your score line. Once you've got that lined up, you punch and score. Turn it 90 degrees and keep going all the way until you've done all 4 sides. So this is as hard as, oops, whoa, this is as hard as it gets. Got a bit carried away there, nearly ended up with my own little line. So I'm trying to do it in a hurry. Don't. You should slow down, take your time and enjoy the process. Alright, so that is our envelope done. Let's just move these bits. And normally I would, I don't have the envelope to show me, but normally I would I would round the corners of this. You can't see it under here because it is hidden by my sentiment. So I'm not going to bother this time around because you're not going to see it, but I will do one to show you what it looks like. So if you want rounded corners on your envelopes, all you do is put your corners in the reverse side of this punch, just in here. Make sure it's flush against each of those sides and then just punch and you have a lovely rounded corner. Right, so I've finished with the envelope punch board now. I am just going to, though, burnish all these lines. So grab my bone folder So all I'm doing here is making a standard envelope. And there's not much difference to yesterday's project. It's just what you do with the envelope once you've made it. So you could make all sorts of patterned envelopes to go with your cards once you get this punch board. Christmas cards with special envelopes, amazing. Right, so yesterday's card, we just put a piece of cardstock in here and stamped on it. Okay, and that was our card in one. Today, we want it to go portrait instead of landscape. And all we are going to do is fold in these flaps, fold up that one, and then cut this one off. Okay, so I'm going to glue these into place first, just so that it's easier when I cut that off. I'm not trying to struggle with bits of paper everywhere. And just be careful when you're gluing that you don't put glue somewhere where it's going to actually stick to the back. So what I tend to do is go, okay, so they meet there. I'm just going to put some adhesive there. Going to use the tear and tape. And if you've seen on my Facebook page, my special of the week this week is purchase any of the punch boards that we have and you'll get a free tear and tape from me. That special will run until Sunday, where there'll be a new special announced on Tuesday, sorry. And then this one just goes up here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of tape along these edges to fold this one up. So really simple, isn't it? And then all you're going to do is make like a single piece of cardstock that pulls out. Alright, so there's the basics of the envelope made. Just going to cut this flap off here. Grab my paper snips. Now I could use my trimmer for this, but I didn't want to bring it back in and don't have a big workspace when I'm doing things live so that you can see it all. Okay, that is it. How easy was that? You can keep this, I don't know, maybe use it for punch art or something, but no, I just throw it away. I used to be frugal like that, and I had when I moved, I had tub after tub of offcuts like that, and I never ever used them. They all just got thrown out, so I didn't even bother saving them now. I was going, yeah, let's just cut that whole process out and get rid of them. So for this one, I just wanted to add some ribbon around there. So again, I'm just going to put some tear and tape in the middle. And what have I done differently today? Oh, I must have made that one smaller. Because now my inserts I'm going to put in there is going to be too small. Oh. So I made this one a few days ago, so I don't remember what measurements I made. I thought I did a standard, but I must have done a smaller one. Oh, well. So all I'm going to do, because this is a mail card, just wrap some ribbon around just to give a bit more detail. So just put some tear and tape on, and I'm simply just going to wrap this around. Join it up so I know they're even. So this is the Blueberry Bushel Gross Grain. Little grow, I don't even know how to say it. Gross Grain? Grow Grain? I don't know. English language is silly sometimes. All these letters that are in words that you don't pronounce are silent. So why put it in there? If it's grow grain, why put an S in there? Like, you know, just leave it out. English is so silly. Right. Now we're going to stamp our sentiments for the front. So I've already got some pre-cut pieces of cardstock. I think I can glue that blue one on. Now I'm going to just put adhesive on here, not on the back of here, because knowing me, I would get some up here, which is going to stick there. and that would not be good. So I roughly measure where I want it to go, and then I'm simply, actually I might use dimensionals, because then, that might be better. I won't get it wrong then, will I? No, I won't. And one in the middle. Okay. So put this on, and then we'll stamp the front sentiment panel. So the rest of this you already know how to stamp and do stuff like that, except I've stuck that to the tape. That looks about right, I think. Yep, looks good. Down it goes. Okay, so for our stamping, using Blueberry Bushel, this is a beautiful, beautiful blue colour. So if you're here, say hello, if you haven't said hello already. These stamp pads don't like me sometimes. And I always end up with ink on them, on my fingers. I have to get used to them. Hopefully, yes, my sentiment fits. What I want to do is put some clouds on first. But I'm going to stamp them off so they are a lot paler. Good morning, Leanne. Lovely to have you here. If you are new to my Facebook Lives, you will not know that if you share, comment, or like my lives while they're live, you go into the draw for a little prize. I don't know where to put these clouds. Right, I'm stamping off twice because I do want them quite pale. And I'm barely touching the paper when I'm putting them on. I just want a little bit of background behind my sentiment. I'm going to stamp this one off more. Oops. I want to do it a bit too light. Should I go back over it? I'm going to tempt fate. No. See, look. And now I've done that, I'm now going to have to make it look like it's meant to be like that and do some double clouds. See? This is how you fix things when you make a mistake. There's always a way to fix it and make it look like it was meant to be like that. There we go. We now have double clouds. Crisis averted. The clouds are cute. Thank you, Christy. Does the camera keep getting closer and you get half the picture then back to full view? No, it's probably because my head gets in the way. Maybe. Is that what it's doing? Does the camera keep getting closer and you get half the picture? No, it should actually be. Is that happening to anyone else? Maybe my head's getting in the way. My head in the way? I don't know. Possibly. No head? I don't know then what's happening. If that is happening for anyone else, then please let me know, because I wasn't aware of that. Because that would be really funky to try and watch that happening. Alright, here we go. Our sentiment. Nearly put that on upside down. Okay. That would have been interesting. Alright, and I'm not going to like how this is coming out. I already know that already. So, I'm hesitating because I'm not liking what I've done. But you know, I can always redo it. Isn't that right? And I didn't test this. I get a close view of your top sign and half the top way when you're stamping. Oh, really? Then it goes out to the full table. That's weird. Chrissy, what are you watching it on? Are you on a phone or an iPad or a desktop? Because that is really weird. I've never had that happen before. It could be, if you're on a phone, maybe it is you're on a laptop. Oh, that's weird. I thought maybe if you're on a phone, you're accidentally touching something that's zooming it in. I don't know. Laptop. No idea. Alright, so there is my sentiment. Not liking that at all. But anyway, that is going to go on there. And you know why? I need to add some ribbon on there and a bow. because that will help, won't it, if I put that down there. Is that too much ribbon? Oh, let's do it anyway. I can't. Yes, I can. I have to slot it out underneath like this because I put dimensionals on there, haven't I? Stuck it on already. Right, let's glue it on. Let's make this happen. That's really strange, Christy. Wow. That's very weird. How about you watch the replay? Does it do it on the replay, or is it only while you're watching live? Like, don't go and watch the replay now. I mean, watch it later. Or watch yesterday's replay. You weren't on yesterday, were you? No, so we don't know if it's just a today thing. Right, so let's try and feed this underneath and not be very successful about it, because I'm feeding lots of ribbon in and it's not coming out the other side. Oh, here it is, down there. I don't want it down there. No. Ah, look at that. I really should have put that ribbon on first, but I didn't know how that front was going to turn out, and I don't like what it's done, so let's fix this. We can fix this. I'm going to pull this up a little bit, find our ribbon. Where's the ribbon gone? God's sake. There it is. Pull the ribbon across, because it's sticking on that tape that I've got on there. Here you go. I fixed it. Done. So now I'm going to bring that across to the middle, put a glue dot in the middle, and then put a bow. See, this is fixing it on the fly, which means I'm going to take a little bit longer than I anticipated on today, but hey, that's the fun of crafting. Okay, stick that down with the glue dot there. Put another one on top. It's crooked. And I'm putting my glue dot in the middle because I plan to put a bow there, so it will cover where my ribbon is joining. I need to cut that a little bit closer because that tail wants to go at an angle. Okay, then we cut that one off just where the glue dot is. Now I make a bow. You're all still here. Thank you for staying while I fix this, because I haven't got to the middle bit yet. Let's hope I don't stuff that up too, hey? Alright, so I'm just going to put a bow on that, and yeah, the bow's not that great, so, you know. So what's new? It's an elbow. They never work. Roll my glue dot up. Which side of the bow looks better? That one or that one? Neither really. Alright, let's just go with it and stick that on. You're all very quiet. Are you mesmerized? You're falling asleep? What's going on out there? Alright, so there we go. That's the front. Not happy with it, but it will do. So let's move on to the middle. So we're just going to do this pull out bit. So it's just basically 2 bits of cardstock stuck together with something to as a focal point to pull out. So for this one, it measures 4 1/4. So I'm using my grid paper here to measure it by 5 1/2. So if I do 4 by 5 1/2, oh, that's a little bit longer than 5 1/2, isn't it? That's like 5 3/4. So if I do 4 by 5 1/2, and I need to get some blueberry bushel cardstock. Don't go anywhere. And some white cardstock. quickly cut out the mats. Alright, so I said 4.5 by 5. That looks way too big. It's 4 by 5.5, isn't it? It's 4. What am I doing? That's a bit little. Oh, I've stuffed that up. Wait. What am I doing today? Let me get another bit. Hang on. Oh, I couldn't get the cardstock out. Oh, good morning, Vicky. I'm watching while writing out this month's wish list. Yes, my wish list is quite big, and I stuffed this measurements up, so it's going to have to be 5.5 by 4. Thought that's what I did, but obviously I didn't. 4, 5.5. There we go, peoples. I've had one coffee, so you can tell, hey. So I always make this 1/8 of an inch smaller, so it's 3 7/8 by 5 3/8. Sorry for the centimetre people. Yay, I did something right. Woohoo. Oh my goodness, was that worth the wait? Probably not. Just to see me glue 2 bits of cardstock together. Oh my goodness. And Nicole's watching. Hello, Nicole. Alright, concentration while I try and get an even border. Did it? Well, sort of. No, I didn't. Oh gosh, I should go back to bed. All right, on my day. Okay, so now I've probably lost yes I have, here it is. My little pulley. I'm going to use the balloon to tie in with the clouds. So this is, I didn't even show you the stamp set. Here it is. Lost it. Good old Lift Me Up stamp set. This was in the last annual catalogue, and possibly, I think it was in the occasions catalogue. It's carried over. Love it. It is so good. I love hot air balloons. Don't have the guts to go up in one, but love them. And all I'm going to do is stick that to the top. So that's our insert. Okay. We want our balloon just to be peeking up a little bit. We don't want it too high, because then we can't actually fit this in an envelope. But you'd actually make this smaller. So saying that this one is too big to go in a standard envelope, because that's the actual size of the envelope, so it's not going to fit. So you'd want to make a smaller one like this that would fit into a standard envelope, and then you could have your little pulley bit up a little bit higher. This one's going to have to be a hand delivered one, so we want our balloon sort of coming up about there. So I'm going to try and hold them together so that I can get them in the right place. Okay, so we want those little things not far below the paper edge. So put my glue on. Maybe put a little bit more on. Hopefully in the middle. And you're just going to glue that into place. And that's your little pulley to pull your insert out. Oh, Nicole. Yes, well, how are you? So tonight, how are you? To answer you live, I'm well, thanks. Oh, very good, Nicole. Well, then I should say, hi, Nicole. Lovely to have you watching, even though you're watching the replay. And I'm sure you're fine. There we go. Done. You would stamp a sentiment in there if you want and write on it. And that's our card done. There we go. Sorry that took forever with that stuff up. But anyway, you get the idea. Cool little project. Again, another different use for your envelope punch board. And this is my product of the week and my special. Buy either of our punch boards, the envelope punch board or the gift bag punch board, and get the tear and tape free. So that's it. Tomorrow I'm going to come back with another project. I'm going to use the gift bag punch board tomorrow just for something different, because that's one of my products of the week as well. So thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a lovely day and you get some crafting done real soon. Don't forget the bonus days. Every $90 in an order gets you a coupon. There's a sign up on my page later today for the Christmas catalogue. If you want one, make sure that you sign up for that. And the Colour Your Season bundle, stamp set framelits and watercolour pencils are available now to order. Alright, so that's it. See you all tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow. Hopefully you can. I hope you can watch tomorrow, Christy. That'd be great. So thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Bye bye.